Hey everybody, it's Chef Holly, and today we are making a garlic cream fish and shrimp pasta. I did not have any more Parmesan, so I had to seriously improvise. So here we go. Doesn't that look really, really good, y'all? I really wish I had some Parmesan, but oh well. So anyway, I had some pollock fillets in the freezer that I just defrosted and seasoned them with a little bit of adobo because I'm out of my essential seasoning. And I just got some fish batter. I do prefer the Zatarain's cornmeal fish batter when I do fry fish, unless I'm making my own, which I use like masa, cornmeal, and a little bit of flour, and then I season it with my seasoning. Okay, so there's the pasta already boiling, and I have some large shrimp that were just in my freezer that I defrosted. And you guys know I like to pat my shrimp dry because I do not like to put them into the pan when they are wet. Here's my pollock fillets going in. Pollock is very clean tasting. You'd be surprised. But I do like to use it, and so we're just going to fry that in my tabletop Presto deep fryer. Actually, these are my favorite deep fryers for the tabletop, to be honest with you, these pot fryers. All right, so in my pan, in my old school Tefal that I probably had for like 15, 20 years, we're going to put some oil. There's the fish. It's done. I'm just going to put it on some paper towel to drain. We're going to go ahead and go in with our very large, beautiful shrimp that we are going to season with some Creole seasoning, or you can just season them with a little salt and pepper, or you can use a little seasoning out. It just depends on what you'd like to use. I know y'all hear my son in the background. He's just waking up. It's in the morning while I'm doing this voiceover. All right, so just going to put a little bit of Creole seasoning on here, and then we're going to add some fresh garlic. I think I used about maybe 4 cloves of garlic that I just minced up really quickly or just chopped up really fast. And then I'm going to use like a quarter of a small white onion. And then we're just going to toss that in the pan with a little bit of olive oil. Just kind of move that seasoning around, toast that seasoning up really good. Look how nice that shrimp looks. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so then we're going to add in our heavy cream. I had about 8 ounces of this Kroger heavy cream left, which is really, 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 really good. And I can barely find it. Not a huge Kroger fan, but I love that heavy cream. All right, so I put in some dill. I think when it was all said and done, I did about a tablespoon of dill. Right there is not a tablespoon, but I did add some more dill later. And because I didn't have any wine or any lemon, I just sprinkled a little bit of lemon pepper in there. Now, if I was using wine or lemon juice, I would have did it before I added the heavy cream. So I just sprinkled a little lemon pepper to have the acid. The pasta is done. And yes, I did not drain the pasta because I want the pasta water. I do not have any Parmesan to help me thicken up this sauce. So that pasta water, pasta is made with flour, will help to thicken up the sauce. And at some point, we will add some pasta water in there. So I just put a little bit of kosher salt in there. And I'm going to add some crushed red pepper just for a little heat. And at some point, like I said, I will add about 1/3 of a cup or 1/4 of a cup of pasta water because pasta water does help to thicken your pasta. Now, if you want to wait over time, heavy cream will thicken on its own. But I like my pasta juicy. So I need to add something that's going to help to just thicken it up, but still at the same time allow it to be juicy. So I put a little bit of garlic powder in there. Just because I want a little more punch of garlic flavor. And like I said, I do not have any Parmesan, which I really wish I did, but I did not. And I think now I'm getting ready to add the pasta water. There it is. That's the pasta water that I had reserved over there. I think it's either 1/3 or 1/4 cup. 1/3 or 1/4 cup is fine. And as you look and you watch and see, you will see how much faster this stuff starts to thicken up. Look at that thickening up the way it is. Isn't that delicious looking, y'all? Right now, it'd been a great time for some Parmesan. Here I go with this Parmesan thing. So we're just going to stir that up. And I should be using a wooden spoon or a plastic spoon. So don't be eating me up about using this silver spoon in this nonstick pan that I've had since I was probably like 32 years old. And I'm 43 now. So anyway, all right. So look how nice that pasta thickened up without any Parmesan, without any roux, without any cornstarch, or anything like that. That's what that pasta water did for it. And that's it, basically. We're going to go ahead and put in a couple knobs of cold butter. And then we're going to turn it off and just stir that around. And that butter, like I said before, it just does something. It adds a silkiness. I can't explain it. I don't know why. I don't know the chemical makeup of why it does that. But it does. It just finishes. When you're finishing pastas with cream sauces, oh, my God. Add cold butter at the end and just turn it off. So there that is. We have that fried fish sitting over to the side. And my son, basically, y'all heard him. I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry. Or he's about to say it anyway in this next clip in the video. He's going to tell you how hungry he is, how he's ready to eat. And my son loves pasta, so I love to make quick pastas for him. And here you go. I love to make little quick pastas for him, and he can eat them by himself, especially if they're like penne noodles, corkscrew noodles, rigatoni. I think it's rigatoni noodles. Any kind of short noodle that's not too short, and any noodle that's not too long, he can eat really, really well. So we ate this up, y'all. It was delicious. So thank y'all for joining me for this fish and shrimp garlic cream pasta. I hope y'all are doing very, very well. Come through and see me. Check my Instagram at Phenomenal Food Catering so you guys can see when I'm open selling plates. I'm selling plates really, really cheap, way cheap than what I normally do. But thank you guys once again for joining me. I hope you guys are being safe. Bye-bye.